Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly crafty master today, because today we're carrying on our ongoing campaign playing Fantasy Craft. Crafty Games' outstanding fantasy RPG. If you're unfamiliar with Fantasy Craft, it's an outgrowth of the OGL license, the D&D 3.5 game. Substantially different from it in many, many ways, but there's a lot of similarities. If you squinted, you'd be able to see within there. And we are using those rules to play in Fantasy Flight Games' classic Midnight setting, in particular using the second edition setting, which was written also for D&D 3.5. And with me tonight are the stars of our Midnight campaign. I'll go the order. I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing today. First up, we've got our resident armor smith, Dave.
Hey everybody, I'm Dave, and I'm playing Layla. I was going to call her Alicia for a second. I'm like, no, it's not Alicia, it's Layla, and she is a charismatic human rogue assassin.
Very nice. Next up is John.
Everyone, I am John, and I'm playing Edrin Vale. He is a human adaptable mystic soldier, and the older brother of Byrne.
Very nice. And last but certainly not least is Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Byrne, and he is the toughest guy you know, now with Battle Axe.
Very nice. So, guys, I think we can... I should say, for those listening home, my apologies.
He's very tired.
He's which?
He's very tired.
Very tired. He is very tired. For those listening at home, our apologies for the later start today. It has been a particularly long week for everybody in the party, so we were just unwinding and bullshitting before we got started, so I do apologize if you are joining us live. But guys, let's pick up precisely where we left off, because I think that'll serve as a bit of a recap from last time. What do you guys hear right now?
Nothing.
You mean a sign of?
I will say,
deep breathing.
Untruths will simply encourage me to spend action die.
No, I mean, like at this time, we're not specifically fighting anyone at this time. There's no sounds of combat.
Oh, but you heard other ones nearby, though. I think.
There had been orcs. We know they're prowling out there somewhere, because the orcs we just killed one of them had blown a horn. One of the leaders had blown a horn and signaled to them.
Yes.
Yeah, we were
the ones
trying
that
to run from them, and we could not outrun them.
And I believe Vern, when he left his rage last time, just dropped into unconsciousness as well.
Yep.
So we have orcish hordes that are closing in on you. We have a bunch of dead orcs around you, and you have one unconscious brother. Guys, what is going to happen next?
We described that Layla would take the horn and try to run off in the distance and pull aside the horde, so that we could, or Edrin and Vern could try. Edrin could try to get Vern to a safe spot and wait this out.
Yeah.
So if Layla's suggesting that, you can tell from the trembling of her hands, like she is like a strong wind away from the grave.
Yeah. And yeah.
Is there a way to use
action die?
Action die to like help with my conditions?
Not with your conditions, but what you can do.
You know that she is not strong enough at the moment to move Vern at all.
Oh yeah, 'cause you got the minus 6 to your strength
and dex.
Yeah,
and I'm at a -2 because of fatigue. So
what was it? 230. Oh, here it is. 212. All right, so you can spend action die outside of combat. You recover an amount of vitality equal to the action die's result and 2 wounds.
Yes.
So if you want to spend an action die, you can certainly do that, or as many as you like.
But it doesn't affect my fatigue.
Not fatigue, unfortunately, no.
You have to get through a scene to lose one, or sleep.
Well, you know what? She picks up the horn and says, "Take care of her."
Yeah, I think we should spend some action die in order to to get ourselves above one thing of shooting us to death.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use an action die.
So remember, it's
I will-
1d4 exclamation mark and +2 in Edrin's case because of your.
Is that a full round action or is that a?
We're not in combat still. You're not going to have and then like within reason, you're going to have some free reign to take action. So,
Okay.
Gain 2 wounds and 3 vitality. Oh,
Yeah.
that's wrong button. Blue is.
So
yeah, blue's your vitality.
we're filling the red bar and
No, you get 2 from the red bar, and then whatever you roll in your blue bar.
Yeah.
it's
We're not
just,
filling like you're not filling it as you take wounds like we do in Imperial Maledictum. It's full red bar is good. It is your think Diablo.
So I'm going. Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
Think Diablo. Okay, we're doing Diablo system. All right. I like-
1d4 exclamation mark. That's how much vitality you get back.
You also get 2 wounds, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I just added
Yeah,
2
he
wounds.
only had 1 wound left.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. But she's like, okay, I gotta go because I gotta get them out of here so that you can take care of the unconscious guy.
I'm gonna
Layla,
try.
what's your athletics score?
Oh, -2. But
It's all the fatigue.
Yeah. So you would see this, Edrin, like the whatever mechanical things that we're observing about the characters, that would be apparent to you in Fiction as well. Like her knees are fucking wobbling. She's having to like lean up against a tree, and she's like, "I'll lead him away," and barely able to
Her
like.
speed is so reduced right now because of her fatigue.
Yeah.
Can she at least drag him in her condition?
you can do a medicine
yeah.
check on. You can do a medicine check on Vern, right, and get him conscious.
But the thing
I
is, he's unconscious because of his fatigue level.
Yeah.
And until that drops, he remains unconscious. He's not unconscious because he's lost wounds or anything.
I'm not sure,
Oh, okay, right.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
medicine will heal the fatigue.
No, I just read that on that same page. It says you can do a medicine check. Unconscious character be awakened with a medicine check of DC 10.
The thing is, unless it allows him to also recover a level of fatigue, you'd wake him up for a second and then he'd pass out again.
And then you pass out again. Right, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is that how it works? Or if you take fatigue when you're at 4 fatigue, you fall
You're
back to sleep.
unconscious. Yeah.
She's okay. Then, so Edrin, do you look like you can run a bit?
I can run a bit. I've only got 1 level of fatigue.
Okay, she hands you the horn and says,
That's a good point,
We'll
Jeff.
go-
Hold on. Hold up, guys.
we'll go
Let me
north.
double check
Like maybe
something.
you can wake me up, but I'm just like 1 fatigue away from like just passing out again.
Yeah.
So as soon as the scene that we drop out of the scene, you'll get your fatigue back.
No, I realize that. I'm just
No,
talking
but what
about
Jeff's
like,
saying, if a character is fatigued with 4 is fatigued again, he instead falls unconscious. But if there is,
Just
where's
try
the
that.
medicine check to remove unconscious?
77?
page 212, right above spending action die to heal, the last line before the spending action die to heal says, an unconscious character may be awakened with a successful medicine check DC 10.
Yeah, so you can give us a DC 10 medicine check, somebody.
worth a try.
Yeah.
Might as well give that a shot. Because I mean, it's not like you're at fatigue 5; you're just
And it's
unconscious.
not like I got a ton of action die ready to spend on a error.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, here goes. I'm trained at this.
Okay.
Thank God.
It's a good thing you're trained. You want to spend an action die?
Yeah, we need him up on his feet, so I'll
Okay.
spend 1, and I also get that +2.
Yeah,
so
1d4 plus 2 exclamation. There you go.
Yeah,
Just barely. Holy shit.
Oh,
So what do we see, Edrin, as you finally wake your brother up?
I think I just managed to get him into a seated position, and get the head, blood, back to his head,
Yeah.
and just like tap his cheeks a bit to wake him up, and his eye just he groans and wakes up.
Oh, what happened?
He passed out.
Oh, I need a nap.
yeah, we
And
need
you can
to get out
hear
of here.
the sort of the sounds and the horns of other orcs kind of approaching.
Says, I'm going to take this horn and try to draw them off. You two find a hiding spot.
We're gonna go.
Somewhere to
We're
the
gonna,
right.
we're gonna creep north. You go east and drag them back towards the forest for a little bit, and then just loop north. We'll find you, or you find us.
I'll,
We'll try to move and hide.
Okay.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
And I look at Vern. I'm like, do you know the signs we leave to find each other? So if you need to.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll leave a path.
Okay. So then what we need is, let's go back to the...
Do we think we have any time to grab something off the orcs?
You could try, but I got a lot of action die.
No, I don't. I just mean like I'd thrown a knife. Could I grab that?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Any of your gear, yeah, absolutely. Searching them for stuff.
I'm not searching or stripping anybody down.
Okay.
It's just, I threw a knife at a guy, and I want that knife because I only have two.
I feel like that's been a theme of my week, Dave, so I understand you wanted to pick up the second one, because when you got none, it'll be a challenge.
Yes, 100%. Oh, you have a knife? You have a knife wielding thing? Yeah, but I have no knives.
Exactly.
I'm not really useful.
All right. So then, because it is a team check for Layla and Vern, which of you is the worst at athletics right now?
Shit. Probably.
I'm at a -2.
It's probably close.
Vern's at minus, whatever his starting point is, then -8. Or -4, because it's -8 to your strength.
Yeah. I think he's using the adjustment tab, so it should auto-calculate that for him.
Oh, that's true. If you've got the modifier for the penalty from fatigue in your thing there of like -8 to your strength and your dex.
Yeah, mine's -6 and -6.
Yeah.
But it's not
Just
showing that in...
skills.
No,
to
you
the
got to
right.
enter it manually. You got to enter
Yeah.
the penalty manually.
No, I have -8 on my strength and my dex,
Okay.
but my athletics is showing as a 3.
That's probably because you got a good bonus to it.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have 5 skills. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Right.
Okay.
So I'm the
Alright.
worst.
I got it.
So then go ahead. You're the worst then. Layla, give us a athletics check, please. Oh. You want to spend an action die? Could explode. Nice. So it's an 8. It's not awful. So you guys start stumbling your way forward, just trying to get some distance from them, and it does seem like the orcs are in pursuit. But Edrin may be able to assist with this. So Edrin, first, give us an athletics check, please.
Okay.
Let's see how you do for getting distance for these guys. 14 is pretty good for your level.
Well, it'd be higher if I wasn't fatigued.
Yeah. Do you wish to action die that at all?
This might be my last one.
Ever?
We're only 24 minutes into the game. No, we didn't start.
I'll spend one. Yeah,
Okay.
sure. 17.
17, okay. So Edrin is, lungs burning from having fought a series of combats here. You guys did, have been traveling for half of the day when you guys reached here anyway. A little more than that, because you traveled half and then started heading south. And it's been 2 brutal encounters with the orcs. But you're making really good distance, Edrin, and then you blow the horn. What I wanted you to roll for is because I was going to average the 2 rolls to give you guys an idea of what distance. So that'll give you an 8 in total from Layla, and a 17 brings you 23. That is about 11 or 12 for the average. Remember, an 11 is an average roll for the sliding difficulty scale. So Layla and Vern, you guys, you're stumbling along, but then you hear it once or twice. Edrin just blaring away on this horn, trying to draw the orcs off in the direction. And it seems as if, from the sounds of what is pursuing, that they are indeed following him. What I'd like you guys to do now is the worst of the 2 sneak checks, because you're going to be trying to hide yourself. I believe that's Vern.
Yeah, I'm at a 3 right now.
Probably sneak. Yeah, I'm a -3.
Okay.
Well, you've got all those action die.
Oh,
Nice
never
roll,
mind.
though. Holy shit. So Vern, what do you think? Like Layla, you're obviously sneaky as hell going along here. Vern, what do you think you Do.
I think that just like, again, this is like, I don't know, fear. It's just like he is so focused, the adrenaline is pumping now that he's awake again, and it's like I can't fight anymore, so we gotta be quiet. And it's just like, you know, as chaotic as he is when he's in battle, he's sort of the reverse and focused right now, and crawling and controlling his breath and being very quiet.
Which is incredible, Layla, because I think the level of exhaustion, 4 levels of fatigue is like end of the Boston Marathon. Exhausted, right? You're not far off, Layla, yourself with 3 levels, but like that's what that reflects, is just the near exhaustion level. This fucker not only fought himself to exhaustion, he then got up and has continued to go along and is keeping that panting that you would expect anyone else to be doing, keeping it all in control.
Yeah, he's inspiring.
Okay. Adrian, you have made your distance for this. What are you thinking of doing next? You want to continue drawing them away, or do you wish to try and hide so you can make your way back?
I think I want to keep trying to draw them away a little bit more.
Okay. Why don't you give us another athletics check? If you want to roll really slowly, you get a new action die in 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Even Waltz does then too.
Yeah, I might need my action die for a stealth check, so.
Okay. Okay.
Got nothing to mitigate it, so.
Okay. So you are. What I'm going to do is the results of your athletics check is going to inform how difficult it is to shake them right now. So you're stumbling along. I can't remember. Do you have any levels of fatigue?
I have 1.
You have 1. Wait, yeah, because everyone gets 1 at the end of a combat scene, right?
At the end of each scene is when we get it back.
No, but you get fatigue at the end of a combat, don't you? Isn't that why you guys all have?
Well, we get 1 back at the end of a scene, and the whole thing was it was a running
fatigue from getting wounded.
No, but we're talking about 2 different things, guys. At the end of a combat, is that why you guys all ended up with 1 level of fatigue, or was there something else that happened?
No, you get fatigue from being wounded, don't you? When you take
our first wound is when we take fatigue, but we were accumulating. It was during the run from them that we got all of our fatigue.
Oh, got it. Okay.
When we were trying to get away, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't
and unable to.
Yet
oh, yeah, right. Awesome. I love it.
Trying to flee them for a long time.
And then Vern's got his extra from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in which case, let's see here. That does sound like something I would have done. Let's hear. So simply from running. Oh, you're right. Because I know why. Because I've got all this action die. All right. So, Idrin, I'm going to spend an action die. Give us a fortitude save, please. Okay. That'll be. Okay. You take 2 points of subdual, and then give us another fortitude save against a difficulty of 11. Nice roll. Good. Okay. Also, everybody gets an action die. Guys, you know what? I think I do too.
Yeah.
All right. So, Adrian, you're panting away. You're starting to take a little bit of an effect from this, and it sounds like because your legs are getting a little heavier, your breathing is getting more labored. You can feel that they're starting to try and kind of box you in here. What would you like to do? You could try and keep more distance. You could try and hide. You could try and, I don't know, engage them.
Engage them. No, I'm going to try to hide.
Try and hide. Okay, then give us a sneak check, please.
Come on. Okay, I will spend an action die because I really need this to work.
Okay. Oh, nice roll. 22. Where do you think you hide that allows them to actually move past you?
I think I'm running at this point, getting trudging, and just at the last moment, I see like the perfect burrow, like in a hollowed out log, just slides down into, and I just dive into it feet first. And
is it a stump big enough to fit a halberd?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
Probably
you
more
duck
like
your way
a,
under there. There's probably some like roots that have grown up, and then the earth has been sort of washed away. You get yourself in there and get mud over the exposed part of your flesh, and you can see them go by. And there's got to be like 30 among the ones that are sort of calling to each other and racing along. Does your mind turn to your use of magic in the last encounter?
Yeah, he's completely tapped out. He can't draw on it again until a new scene. But he's wondering if they have those asterisk things following us.
Yeah.
So he's more thankful to be in a stump.
Okay.
When they all go by, and Adrian opens his eyes, it's like in Predator when he comes out of the mud.
Yeah, totally, totally. Complete with a giant spear too. So, Adrian, you managed to get yourself out of there. Why don't you give us a survival check, please?
Okay.
For navigating your way north.
That one.
I love it.
I'm trained, but still, I think that's...
That one is enough for me to, to do something fun. What I'm going to do is... So first, tell us, how does Adrian feel right now?
Completely out of his element. I mean, he dived in the hole and he just pulled himself out, and then he just lost all sense of direction. As soon as he got out, he's like mud in his eyes, and he's like flinging it off of him, trying to get a direction. Yeah.
And I think you guys had been hiking through some shit weather today as well. You can hear a peal of thunder and rain begins to fall as well. So you don't have anything with you that's going to ameliorate against cold damage, right?
I do. Yeah, it's my armor. The padded armor gives me cold 5.
Your armor gives you cold resistance 5. Okay, cool. Then I'll roll. Let's see here. I did roll 7, so you'll take 2 more subdual. I need another fortitude save from you against a difficulty of 12 now, I guess.
Okay, come on. Fuck.
Okay.
Well, you're killing me.
1 more level of fatigue. You can erase your subdual damage, but fortunately, you do escape. Layla and Vern, you're sitting down in wherever it is that you found as your hiding place. Maybe there's some fallen leaves and whatnot. One of you is keeping an ear out for anything approaching. The rain begins to fall as well, and you can feel you're not having to make your way around, so you're going to be able to sort of pull things over you. It's going to be a miserable camp experience.
Can I spend another point for healing?
You can, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it's 1d4 for...
So you get 2 wounds and 1d4 ! In vitality.
Okay. So 2 wounds.
Jeff, you can do that too.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Three
puts
back,
me
it
at
looks
4.
like. Okay.
Just
So
a little,
Burnaby,
just
2
resting
wounds,
there.
and then 1d4 ! You can spend as many as you like as well, Vern.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I'm just going to spend the 1 because...
2 wounds back?
Yep. So that'll be...
Red
Down,
bar.
right?
No, other direction. You want to be at 13 now.
Oh, you want to fill it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 wounds per action point, so you can do this as many times as you want.
And 1d4 vitality?
1d4 ! Vitality.
Okay. Come on. Come on, explode.
Oh,
Nice!
yes!
Holy hell.
You need to catch your breath there.
10 vitality back. You are ready for a scrap.
Goodness, Vern's tough.
It is.
Hell, so yeah.
The rain falls for maybe an hour, Layla and Vern.
Yeah.
And it's around then, like, for one, you realize that it's been a while since you've heard one of those orcish horns. And it's been a while since Idrin has said anything. He still is not here. What are you guys going to do? You did say you were going to go north and then find a place and stay, but do you have any thoughts? I'm going to spend a couple of dice to reflect the condition of whether the.
And this is still the same scene.
Say again.
This is still the same scene.
Still the same scene. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. What do you think? Do we wait here?
I think we wait a bit, and then because I feel like we're pretty well hidden, and what if he misses it? We need to go out and mark some trails so he can catch it, right?
Yes, maybe we should go mark some obvious symbols or whatever we call them.
Vern and Layla, do either of you have training in survival?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Okay. So how much longer do you wish to wait?
What time? It's like what time of the day?
It's probably getting to late afternoon by this point because it was early afternoon when this encounter started. You then had the fleeing, and then the
maybe a little longer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we listen to see if the orcs are circling back or?
Yeah, because my intention is to come back to this spot and then look north for signs. But
yeah,
like back to where we were.
Yeah. Just Edrin is currently. I mean, your characters don't know this, but Edrin is currently lost.
Yeah, we don't know.
So, Edrin, why don't you give us, while you guys are deciding, why don't you give us another survival check?
okay,
See where this gets you. Very nice. So close to a potential crit too.
Yeah.
All right, so
I wanted to though. So
Edrin, I guess you don't have. It's one of the neat things about the game too, right? Is the having to have the action die in order to trigger either the successes or the crit fails.
yeah, I think there's some abilities in here that you don't need to spend one to activate it, but those still are a bit off. So
okay, so then Edrin, you with some difficulty and through the rain are able to find your way back to where the fight occurred, and then you're turning northward.
yeah, I'm gonna try and track where they went if I can, and then where I lose their trail, I'll start heading north.
Yeah, I think you definitely are able to, with a roll that good, you're able to distinguish the tracks coming in when you guys were coming from the north, and then them heading back north once again. And it isn't long before you, Layla, why don't you give us Edrin, give us a blend check, and Layla, give us a notice check.
Oh, do you mean vice versa?
What's that?
Blend. Okay. Yeah.
You can hear someone sloshing through the mud of the forest as they're going along, and if you look over, you can see, you recognize the long lance that he's leaning on as he's making his way towards you. No orc would be carrying themselves like that.
I think she just leans over and taps Vern on the leg and nods out.
Vern, you look out into the rain, and you can see, sludging his way along is a very exhausted-looking Edrin.
Yeah.
Mud still kind of staining his face.
More exhausted.
Good thing we waited.
What are you guys going to do?
Edrin, she whispers.
I should have been heading north. What are you still doing here?
Resting.
Waiting for you.
Well, let's go. I lost him, but I don't know for how long.
Well, lead the way.
Then we will be transitioning to a different scene, guys, so everyone can recover one level of fatigue, one level of, strain or stress. And Vern, I think you get 2 back, right?
Yeah, that's the feet thing or whatever that I have.
So where are you guys heading next then?
Well, because the orcs came from the south, we have to assume that the roads are crawling with them.
Oh, wait, sorry. We gained what back? Along with fatigue? Sorry to interrupt.
Any shaken that you have as well.
And then what is it? Is it stress or strain?
Well, stress goes to shaken, I think, is the way that is.
Shaken, that's
okay.
a condition.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, okay.
So if you can recover a level of shaken, or grade of shaken, and a grade of fatigue. What are... Sorry, I interrupted. You were saying you think the roads are covered?
the roads have to be swarming with orcs if we found them, and because we're heading south to that, and we're trying to make our way west to that, the one hidden town Lena knows about.
Yeah, the road's to the south, but we've clearly gone north of that again.
Yeah,
I think there's Adrian as well.
We started north from there, so maybe we should just head west.
We could just keep
heard the
heading
dying
west.
man's words as well, I think.
It's a shame we left all that gear behind.
It'd be recognized if we used it in town. I thought of taking it too.
I'm gonna have to ditch this longbow before we get into town. It's really obvious.
It is a weapon, although it's also a tool.
It's a hunting tool, but do I look like a hunter?
Say hold on to it. I mean, I look like a hunter, but
I could give you the bow. That's fun. But then you're carrying a bow and a
Are there
lance.
two of you who grabbed bows? I thought there was. Oh no, you grabbed the bow from the fallen guy, didn't you?
I grabbed the bow from the character whose son died, and
Yeah.
so yeah, hold on to that one. I mean, I can carry it. I got plenty of capacity, but
yeah, we can also use it to hunt animals if we need food.
maybe we should just head west from here because we did come a bit north after running from the orcs. So
Okay, west it is.
Okay.
towards the setting sun, if we can see it.
Yeah. Where? Let's see here. Okay.
Recommend not fighting orcs again. That was brutal. But, Vern, you're looking pretty sturdy there.
I'm feeling okay.
Your okay is pretty amazing because he found the best hiding spot. Like I totally missed it, and he just like, hey, what about here? I'm like, wow, yeah.
I'm spending action die to keep the rain going for this. Who is going to be your travel guide?
My modifier for survival is 2, but that'll be going up as soon as we rest, I think.
Mine is a Zeto.
Wait, what? Survival's affected by fatigue?
No, it's not.
No.
No,
But, I also don't have any action die, so Vern wants to take the lead.
Oh, yeah, my survival's a 3.
okay.
I say Vern takes the lead. He's that over here helped Layla keep up.
Go ahead and give us a survival check then, Vern. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. See if I got. I just wanted to make sure I'm rolling the right. Oh, yeah.
So it is unfortunately, so here's the way it works is there's a set difficulty for this. The difference between what you roll and what you needed to roll tells you, if you failed, tells you how many hours are wasted as you're trying to find your way. And unfortunately, because of the inclement weather and because you're traveling through woods now, 2 hours are wasted trying to get yourself a way to safely navigate to the west. I imagine what's happening is you're having a hard time seeing where you are and you're making your way left and then you're finding a place. Yeah, you could spend an action die if you want.
Because Vern's got him.
It's got a few, yeah. Want to action die that, Vern?
I could. I guess. Yeah, okay, sure.
Okay, 1d4 exclamation mark.
Come on.
Ugh, yuck.
So 1 hour wasted. I think you're adjusting your action die. So it is 1 hour wasted. And what I imagine is that as you're navigating your way there, Dave, I've lost your camera as well. I'm not sure if you turned it off or not. Did you lose him too, John?
I did.
You did.
Yeah,
He's circling now.
I think we all did.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, he's a spinning wheel for me now, too. Dave,
So
can
if
you hear
heard,
us?
Rustling. My wife got me some hot tamale candies, so
Nice.
they're my
Oh, Dave just dropped from the call as well.
Yeah, something must have happened to his connection.
Let's do this here.
Hey, I mean, we used to have a lot of technical difficulties, and lately,
It's a nice little callback.
yeah. Lately we haven't been too bad.
No. Okay. Then, yeah, put the thing back in for Dave. So what I'm picturing is that you guys are, Vern, as you're leading along, it's not the fact that, like, it really isn't the fact that it's the terrain. Like, you're doing a pretty good job. It's just It is the fact that the rain is making the view distance, as it were, so limited that you're finding places that seem to be navigable, and then you'll make your way down the path and find, like, shit, there's a ravine or a crevasse or something like that, and you have to double your way back and then carry on, and then you do that again. The roll is good enough. Like, if you had rolled your average roll for this, we're talking like the better part of a day that you would have wasted getting lost. So to reflect, your roll may feel like you wasted a little bit of time, but if you had rolled a 13, it would have been 9 hours wasted.
Wow.
No, sorry, 11 hours wasted. So that's still pretty good on your part.
Right. So we're actually doing good.
Yeah, really well. So then, John, would you give us a D20 roll, please?
8.
An 8, okay. And then would you give us another a D12 roll, please?
10.
A 10, okay. Okay. And then Jeffrey, we could just a D12 roll, or hold on, is it a D12 or a D10 roll, please?
D10.
I love this game.
Oh,
Very nice.
That is either very good or very bad.
Okay, let's see here. So what is, while we're waiting for Dave to get back on, what is everyone's mood thus far? Especially with the two brothers. It was a near thing. Like, how did Adrian feel seeing Vern drop down?
Oh, he thought it was going to be the end of the world. I mean, he wasn't going to leave his brother there. I mean, he was probably going to die fighting, protecting him. But then he calmed down and realized he can get him up, and things turned out well. So
yeah,
he's tired, cold, wet, but I think he's not doing too bad.
Okay, and Vern?
I mean, Vern's pretty positive. He feels like we did pretty great. I mean, we killed a lot of orcs, we survived, we got away. Like, we kind of did some things he didn't even think was possible for us to, succeed at. He would have thought that they would have died instantly to the first, group of orcs they would run into. So,
and yet you just slaughtered like 5 of them yourself.
Yeah, like, he's feeling pretty amazing about this whole thing.
Okay. Layla is remarkably quiet. Did Dave post in?
Yeah, he said his Wi-Fi is resetting.
Oh, got it. Okay. So then, why don't you each give us a notice check, please? Let's see who happens to
first day.
pick up what's going on.
Notice. Oh, they're not great rolls, but
so Vern, you are the first one to notice. As the two of you stumble along, the rain continues coming down, and you just, as you step into this one strange, the sun is going down as well. And hi, Anna. Anna says hi. What's up, sweetie? You okay? You all right? So Tammy was upset today, so I just want to make sure she's all right. What's up? You okay? No gurgles? No? Okay, good girl. Give us a couple of minutes here, and I'll just pet her until, also to let Dave back in. I think what, Vern, you find is as you're sloshing around, you can feel your footsteps hit something quite solid. It feels quite solid, and you lean against the side, and it is a tree, the trunk of a tree, but it's cold and hard as stone. Its surface is crenellated and twisted the way bark is on a natural tree, but the feeling of it is that it is utter stone. And looking down, you can see that what you stepped on are the twisting roots of this ancient tree, likewise stone. And in the waning light, you realize that the trees, it looks as if they are still full of leaves, and in the height of summer, not the mid-autumn that you guys find yourself in. The leaves are still there, but they do not move.
Right, they're not moving in the wind.
No, and where you find yourself is a place of seeming a forest of stone.
Oh, goodness. Adrian, are you seeing this?
And Adrian, you maybe like your top of your, you're not really concerning yourself if you're hitting low-hanging branches or stuff like that, because they'll get blown. You hit something and you can hear it hits solid like stone. And you realize you're in the same. It's where you're moving into. If you look to your left and look to your right, it's getting dark. You can see that it seems to extend past. You're going to have to light a torch at some point here, or the sun will be so far down and it'll be so dark you will not be able to safely navigate. But you're moving into a patch of seemingly petrified forest.
Is there any knowledge of a petrified forest in the southern Airland that we could recall knowledge on?
Yeah, you can give us a no, what is it? A recall knowledge check if you'd like.
Okay.
If you've got interest, you think that would apply. Okay.
Yeah, I got the southern Airland. Just a location.
Yeah, that would apply. So you give you +2.
Okay.
Is it +2 or +1?
I think it's +1 if it applies.
+1, okay.
Okay. It's the benefit of having so many different interests.
Yeah. You've not heard of one?
Okay, this is new. I haven't heard of any petrified forests.
I mean, you
nearby.
know that what you do know is that this is obviously a magical occurrence. It's not a natural thing, but whether it is a sign of some kind of a potent magic from the Shadow of the North, or one of his legates, whether it is a spirit gone mad, whether it is some kind of magical ritual of the elves that has been affected, because you are heading roughly in the direction of the elves. You're not quite sure. Suffice it to say, you were not aware that this was here.
Kind of makes me nervous about moving into it. Does it just proceed west from us, or does it cut south and turn around us, or?
If you're continuing to the west, it does continue where, directly you'd be moving into it. It's not clear from where you are how far around, but if you sort of hike back a little bit, light up a torch and hike back, you can see that there is clearly an edge where this forms, and it roughly seems to... There is a boundary between it, and if you hike, you can see that it is curving in, so it's maybe a few hundred feet wide. So you could easily navigate around this, or you could go within. The one thing it does do within is that it does seem almost dry, because all those stone leaves are providing a pretty effective canopy to keep it dry.
The one part of me wants to go in there just to get out of the rain and the cold, but the other part of me is very wary of this.
There could be something dangerous within that is causing this. If you've not heard of it, Edrin, maybe it's new.
Maybe.
And if it's something new that's happened, then there's quite a likelihood of the danger still being.
I haven't been this far west, so I'm not sure.
That is fair.
So what do you guys
maybe
think?
we should go in and just be stealthy about it, move slowly.
Okay.
Or we can go around it, one of the two, but
I am nervous of it.
you want to scout around to the south? Get closer to the road, or?
I mean, much can we? I guess we can't really. It's kind of hard to estimate how far it's going to take us out of the way.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit based on like sort of, you know, how quickly we're turning to sort of avoid it if we're gonna.
Yeah, and given time of day as well, like you're going to have to make camp at some point unless you want to try and force march.
And
What if
I'd rather camp inside where it's drier.
Well, what if we camp on the edge of it?
That might be a good idea.
Like within the canopy, but just on the edge of this. Why don't you guys tell Layla what you found here?
We came across some petrified trees that still have their leaves on them, like they were just petrified in place. It seemed to be like a couple 100 yards or so in either direction, kind of circular, like it's isolated ahead of us to the west. But it's drier in there and out of the rain.
The trees are frozen as if it's summertime, and it's currently fall. So we know this happened at least some time ago.
Some kind of magical thing?
Yeah, it could have been like a couple months ago or several years ago.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I can't detect magic, so I'm not sure if it's magical in origin or not.
Well, it's definitely weird.
It is definitely weird.
But it's dry.
It's drier in there, but we're also concerned that something dangerous could be lurking. And so we were thinking about camping on just on the inside of it, just
Dave,
far enough to stay dry, but...
They've had a character. Don't you have a little thing where you can ask your GM for a tip or something? With your totem thing?
Shepherdess figurine from my mother. Yes, I have that. Once per session? Is it once per day?
It's a session, I think.
I think it's per session.
But it lures the bad guys?
Well, it leaves like a signature, I think. They have to find it before they can track us.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, wouldn't this petrified forest already be creating a great...
I don't know if it is
magic.
magical, it would, but I have no way of detecting whether it's magical.
It must be magical. Nothing in nature does this, brother.
Well, she'll rub the figurine of the shepherdess and ask for some hint as to what happened in this forest.
Layla, you having walked a bit of this, you happen to have noticed that it seems there is a perfect circular or curved side to the effect of this. If it's a circle,
there's a center.
Perhaps there's something at the center that may give insight into the source of whatever this is.
She'll point that out. She'll be like, this is like a perfect circle. We walked around the edge of it a little bit, you could see it's curved. So that means there's something right in the center that's probably caused this.
Well, I mean, we could explore it. I mean, we need to go in to get dry anyway, but if we go towards the center...
do that in the light and after a good rest.
We're not going to get a good rest out here, Vern. The weather is terrible.
Well, if we go just inside the...
Yeah, like...
Just inside the dry area.
I'm saying don't go to the center right now.
Yeah.
Just go into the dry area. Let's set up camp, get some sleep, rest.
Yeah. My concern is if it is magical, it might be a slow kind of petrification thing that we wouldn't feel until it's too late.
The trees seem to be the only thing affected. Like the earth is still earth.
Oh, okay.
Like if we kick some leaves around, they move?
The leaves on the ground that have fallen, there are some that would still be stone. But there is earth underneath it. It's as if you were, ignorant of the fact that magic may cause something like this, you might be thinking these are some pretty impressive sculptures that someone has set to look as if stone trees have grown out of the earth.
Well, if we go in there and we see other petrified things like animals, we should not stay in there.
Okay, but can we clear some of the stone leaves and just make a place down the.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking on the edge here, where the rain is less.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
We'll set a watch.
So why don't Adrian, who wants to give us a survival check for this? It's a very easy check.
I think Vern.
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
E of the points. Oh,
Good.
Since I had Wi-Fi problems, I'm going to toast Mo.
Yeah, to Mo. All right. To Mo.
Speaking of points,
Oh, yeah, everyone gets... Oh, and I get them too, guys. Here we go. Here we go.
it's a downside.
It makes the adventure more fun.
Heck yeah. Okay, so then... yeah, it means I get to keep the rain going. That's pretty good.
I love how you spend those points like that. It's great.
It's neat, you know, and I think it's a useful thing to telegraph to the players that that's happening, so they've got an idea that, like, what is me putting my thumb on the scale of the adventure as opposed to whatever. No, it's a neat, like, I think you could see how like certain parties or certain groups it wouldn't fit because there's just too much of an adversarial stuff. The same way that, like, Momentum and Doom in those 2D20 games, there's some groups that just doesn't work for their dynamic. But for our dynamic, this works fucking great. We're at the mid-session break, and Anna did come at while you were gone, Dave. So I just want to double check, make sure she's doing good. Why don't we take our mid-session break now, come back, and then we'll see what awaits you within the Petrified Forest. So for those listening at home, we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Oh!
Well, we survived longer than I thought we would.
We got away from the orcs at least.
Hopefully whatever's in there isn't like a basilisk or something.
Oh God. I don't even know if there are good things that you can find in this game.
All right. So then, guys, we are... Oh, hello again. Yeah? Where's your ball?
I had a random encounter with an empty tavern. Still not
So then they
suspicious.
run.
Yeah, suspicious.
So then, you guys will... we rolled for your survival check. So you're going to be able to set up a camp, no difficulties here. Are you guys setting watches?
Mm-hmm.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Watches for orcs, undead grandparents, trees that are going to petrify us, or
Hold on, writing down these ideas.
No. And slowly creeping petrification, so.
Yeah. So then, it does sound like everyone's having a little bit of difficulty here. Does anyone have any levels of shaken currently?
No.
Amazingly not.
Okay.
no shaken, just one level of fatigue left,
Okay.
Same.
or two. Sorry, I'm at -4 and -4.
Okay. Would you each give us a will save, please? DC 10.
Don't sleep in petrified forests. That's a new party rule.
Oh, wait, I need to adjust that, actually. I am only -4 and -4 now. Oops.
Will save.
Well. Ooh.
Good. And then Layla?
Where is it?
Right under your abilities.
Stats.
My stats.
Below stats, I
Oh,
believe.
I scrolled past it. Okay, that's why.
You want to action die that? Or... Oh. Okay. So then, all of you do get a full night's sleep. So you will clear your fatigue levels, which is good. You are going to gain your second level now, guys, so you can adjust your hit dice. The damage you have taken, just take your new total and subtract the damage that you have taken thus far.
Do our wounds change?
So the damage you've taken, you're currently from your state. Well, first off, you would get your full night's sleep, and you'd gain your Constitution modifier plus your level in wounds back. No, oh no, hold on. Your wounds are actually way slower. One sec.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah,
I think that's vitality. You get back your wounds. I'm just trying to find that again.
But we can do all our base attack bonus and...
Yeah, all that stuff can be adjusted to your skill points that you've got, your new ability. So natural healing, it's 1 wound per day. So you'll each gain 1 wound back from your sleep.
Okay, hold on. Plus 1 wound.
Yeah. Then you gain your level, so it'll be level 2, plus your Constitution modifier. Oh no, it's just your level. Holy shit!
To vitality.
Wait. 1 per hour of rest, so you'll gain 16 vitality back.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So my vitality's full.
Okay. Okay.
But wait, my wounds. Wait, should go to 16?
Okay.
No, you were at 13. You gain 1 per night's rest.
No, I'm trying to figure out the total. I don't know why it's at 21.
Your wounds won't go up. Your wounds don't go up per level unless you've got some class feature or specialty feature or something like that.
Or your con increases.
Oh, so I must have my rage points on there right now because I shouldn't be at 21 then.
No, you're. Let's see here.
I should have been at 16.
11.
Yeah, I think I got that plus 5 because of the rage.
Okay.
So I should actually be at 16.
Yeah.
But
And
this goes. My vitality does go up to 33. So I gain those in. Oh, so I'm okay.
You'll be at 33. Like you're not going to take damage from it. All,
right.
If you all got enough vitality back to get yourself up to full, just start with your full second level vitality.
Got it. Yeah.
I got plenty of ways of beating 11 shit out of you guys, so don't worry about.
Yeah. Okay. I think I got it.
Okay. And then Layla, I think your 20 is your total. Your new vitality.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Education. 5 ranks.
Sorry, guys. In other games, we would be doing the. Oh, you know what? Hold on. When you the blocker you guys have, it'll work on any character sheet you have, right?
The blocker.
The blocker you got for the images. It's
maybe it blocks on any specific like the URLs I entered.
Yeah. So here, hold on, John. Take a look at. The reason I ask is like if it does, the only reason I didn't give you second level characters just to be able to like update the characters and still keep your first level ones because I was worried about the blocker. But to be honest, you guys probably would that probably would work anyway. What do you remember? What character you played in Tule, John?
I don't.
Wasn't Zerazal Ghul? Wasn't Cerazia?
Oh yeah, it was the shaman guy.
Sard Luxande, or
I'm trying to.
Oh, excuse me.
Shaman
I'm
guy.
so
Was
tired.
it Malu? No, that wasn't it.
No, Mala was that's George's character. Jeff was playing Killian.
I know I did like Sir Isidore. If I open his
yeah.
sheet, yeah, that's I can see everything there.
Like there's no images?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Then you know what I'll do, guys, for next time, your next level up, I'll create third level duplicates of your character sheets, and then you can just update that. You'll have a third level one ready to go, and then you'll have a second level one. The only thing we need to do is just do new tokens to represent them, but that's easily done. So
Okay.
I'll do that next time, so we don't have to do this mid-session again. So everyone
good.
is up for the morning. However, Layla, I'll spend a little. What do you think, Layla? 2? Yeah, I'll spend 2. Ooh. Yeah, I got some time to kill. Layla, you take 8 points of stress. So I'd like you to give us a will save at DC 14.
Will save. But now I've got my new +2 on will instead of
Hot
+1.
damn. Here we go.
Because we know that's going to help.
Will save, rolled a nat 1.
Seriously?
Okay.
How many ones have I rolled already today?
Well, you've done quite a few on a D4.
Yeah, D4. All right, so then first Layla, what is the nightmare that you think you've had? So you're going to, first off, when you wake up, you're now going to gain, you can clear your, I mean, that doesn't help against the nat 1, though?
No, I was just posting that there for...
Oh, okay, got it. I thought you were hoping to help. So Layla, you can clear your stress damage. You've got 1 level of shaken. What do you think your nightmare was?
Well, I think she was initially she was feeling yesterday she was feeling guilty that she had used her figurine and she knew it was magical and she hadn't told anybody about it. And that was before Idrin had used any magic or our other party member, what's his name? George's character had used magic. So
It's not Kel, is it? Something like that? Kane Cooper.
Kane. Yeah, so Adrian and Kane hadn't used magic yet, and she had used her figurine, and so I think it's just been weighing on her, even though that she's come clear about it already, and hiding from orcs and stuff like that. She's just worried about those flying creatures, and so she's been having bad thoughts, and I guess it came out in her nightmares.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm all updated.
Okay. So, where do you think where do you think she was dreaming of?
Maybe she couldn't get out of town. That she was
Her original town, or the town where you found
the town
Vales?
where we went the Vales and Kane, and that had just recently been attacked. It's like she couldn't get out. She was trapped.
Okay.
She'd used her figurine, and that flying creature was trapping her in the town, and she just felt cut off.
So you're in that town, and you remember in this dream, your memories are, or at least the dream itself is shifting your recollection of what happened, because you remember your allies being there within that home, but you step and remember the home itself was full of the gore of carnage, something having come through and carved through the whatever it was that lived and made that place a welcoming home, and disappeared as well, because there was no sign of them when you were there. You had, in your memory, must have gone to one of the rooms to look and came back and found all of your friends gone, but you could hear the sound of those beating wings, and a terror settled into your heart, preventing you from running, from trying to catch up with them. And even as you desperately run to the sort of the shuttered windows and are looking out, in that field, there's no sign of any moving grain. There's no indication that they left in anywhere. They just are not here any longer. Why would they abandon you? Did you abandon someone when you fled your burning home? Is this turnabout? Maybe using that figurine again would help. As your mind turns towards that, you can now feel, well, you cannot see it. Something is watching you. And it's not from on high. It's not your worry about doing that. There is something that has its eye on you. And you feel something touch your shoulder, and your clothing and your cloak, fortunately, do not allow flesh to touch flesh, because it is disgusting, mottled green tendrils that are slowly flowing over your shoulder as if to bring you in for an embrace. And you can hear the of something sucking in breath on the other side of your head. And that is when you awaken.
Yeah. I'm going to have some problem sleeping tonight.
Ooh.
So you guys see Layla awaken. Why don't each of you give us... Actually, Layla, give us a blend. A blend check. And Idrin and Vern, give us a notice check. Incredible.
Another one?
Holy smokes.
I always scroll the wrong way away from the skills, and then I'm like, wait, like, where is notice? Oh, we both roll like mad geniuses.
I think because you both rolled so well, you can see, I think at first that Layla is clearly disturbed in her dream. Something is very much like she's sweating profusely, and it's still clammy and cold out. And the way she's twitching, she looks like she's about to get awake, and her eyes are like fluttering underneath her eyelids, what you both can tell with rolls that good. As soon as she wakes up, she is going to fucking scream.
Oh.
So you can try, I've spent an action die for this, you could try and get in and cup her mouth before that happens, or do something else to prevent that from happening, but it's imminent, guys.
I think Idrin and Vern just look at each other, and then they both dive on her.
Yeah.
I'll let you both give us a reflex save then, please.
Nice, Vern. I get a boot to the face, and you
So
manage to get
Layla, maybe you stumble, like you're the two of you going through at the same time. Vern just muscles you out of the way, like a
stone root trip.
Yeah, and he's very, linebacker-ish. So you're just knocked aside. And Vern, with a roll that good, this doesn't need to be like a grab her face and like hurt her in any way. This could just be one of your big, meaty paws kind of goes over as she screams to keep it within her. So that's what happens, Layla. You do awaken, you do scream, but what you can see is Vern's face looking down at you, a hand over your mouth to prevent you from doing any more than screaming within your own shut mouth. What happens next, guys?
I think she's even more scared of that at first until she realizes what's going on. So she's like, wakes up and Vern's got his head. And then she realizes that she's just coming out of that nightmare. And then she takes deep breath, and she's kind of nodding and like, I got this now.
Yeah. Vern whispers, "Nightmare?"
Yeah. Yeah.
To be expected after the couple of days we've had.
She looks around. She hasn't had a nightmare like that for a long time.
No, not since you're home.
Yeah. she's like, I don't know if she wants to tell them about it necessarily, so she'll just kind of like, she's like, something's wrong. She'll do a straight to interpretation.
Is it this place?
It's got to be. I haven't had a nightmare like that in years. Like something was like on my shoulder, and it was like tendrils and like I could hear it breathing behind me, and it was like some kind of creature.
Layla, give us a bluff check, and the others two can give us a sense motive check. Also, we're still 4 minutes off.
Oh my god! Is my D20 set up to roll?
Apparently, you know we're using D20s on this, not D1s, right?
Like roll 1d1/20.
I'm not triggering anything with it, but I think like that roll with us, those sense motive. Oh, hold on, we're waiting for Vern's.
Yeah, I have a button on my mouse that changes the mouse sensitivity, so it's like instead of moving around, it starts like moving really small area so that you can like do precise stuff.
Yeah.
It's so annoying to turn it back off.
Okay, so Vern, you utterly buy what she's saying. Oh, that's potentially a crit fail with you, but Idrin, you know she's obviously lying.
I kind of give her a pretty steady look, but I don't push the issue. It's pretty certain that like you're not telling us everything.
Yeah.
But it's your dreams, so maybe we should cut around the forest and not go through it.
Maybe we don't want to see what's there.
I don't want to see what's in the middle of this forest.
Oh, well then let's move on. I just thought that was your idea. I was all for avoiding it.
Yeah, deducing that the center is probably the cause is fine. I don't need to see what's causing it.
Adrian, you can tell that's absolutely not what's bothering her. Vern,
I'm gonna table that writer.
Yeah.
What I can tell you, Layla, is that it's not a comforting feeling. That's not the first time you felt that gaze on you.
Oh.
Can I remember when the last time?
Last time would have been in your home.
Prior to the raising of my first home?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, with you guys up,
does the feeling persist?
The feeling persists. You'll remain shaken for until the end of our next scene, but so -2 to wisdom. What is it? Wisdom and intelligence? And is it wisdom, intelligence, and charisma?
Good question. Shaken.
And when does subdual damage, the one that I have, recover?
Subdual.
I couldn't remember.
Subdual is recovered, I believe, overnight as well. But let me double check.
-2 all attack checks, charisma, and wisdom-based checks.
Oof.
And you can't take 10s or 20s.
Oh, so not intelligence. That's not bad.
Yeah, so it doesn't actually affect your stats. It just gives you a -2.
Outside of combat, sources of physical strain are removed. Physical subdual damage wears off at a rate of 1 point per 10 minutes, so you can clear it. You've had a full night's sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so, what are my penalties?
You are suffering a level of strain or shaken. -2 with attack checks, as well as charisma and wisdom-based skill checks, but you'll reduce it by 1 at the end of a scene. And I think someone might be able to use something to try and reduce that as well. If someone wants to engage with you. Like,
yeah, I have a skill that does that, but
what skill?
I have a once per scene I can talk to my teammates and give them a morale saving bonus, or I can also. Oh, it wasn't a charisma based check. I failed. No. Okay.
So it's not that.
There's a calm thing, but that only helps with stress damage.
Yeah. Or yeah, relax will reduce the stress damage, but doesn't deal with shaken. Let's see here. I could be mistaken. I could be confusing it with another game.
You could be mistaken about shaking.
No, I'm mistaken about the recovery thing. I thought that there was something. There was a skill that would allow you to try and like help, like a pep talk kind of thing. But I'm thinking now that I'm pretty sure I'm confusing it with a different game.
Mistaken about being shaken. Sounds like some band cover band maybe.
Not coerce, not. Yeah, I don't see something in any of the skills here. It might be spycraft that I'm thinking of that just didn't get carried over into this. Huh.
It's all good.
In any event, what are you guys going to do today then? Also, guys, everyone gets a action die, and so do I.
Who else feels like the stone forest was a good thing and Kevin scared us away from it?
I think it was a good spot to rest.
So then, new day, weather. Let's roll some weather.
Oh no.
What are we gonna use? What are we gonna use, guys?
Okay, I'm gonna roll a will save, and if I fail, I'm gonna tell them what's going on.
Oh.
Nope. Finally, roll a good number.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, she grits her teeth and pushes through.
All right.
Yeah.
Then why don't let's see. Let's have Dave give us a D20 roll, please.
Retired from weather checks, guys. Sorry.
I think this is a all hands on deck kind of thing.
Okay.
17.
Then John, give us a D20 roll as well.
20.
And Jeffrey, a D12 and a D10 from Dave, please.
It's going to be a hurricane.
Wow.
Okay, 7 and an 8. So today, while overcast, is not going to be a. It's not raining, so there you are having a bit of a break.
So when does the forest fire roll in?
Okay. And who is going to be taking the lead on navigating for today's trip? And are you intending on going directly west again, or are you heading south to try and find that trail?
I voted for Vern to do the survival. Mine didn't go up this level.
I think we should head southwest so we can find the road.
That would be a good idea.
Having a landmark might make it easier to navigate.
And quicker.
Okay. Then who is making the survival check?
I believe they said Vern was going to do it.
And sounds thrilled. Whenever you're ready, Vern.
All right.
Okay. Because you're traveling through forest still, that is going to be a pretty substantial delay. Do you want to add an action die to that?
Or is it just slow going through the forest?
So with a roll as it currently stands, you're lost for 8 hours. You effectively would make no progress today.
Right. Yeah, but if I roll a 1, I lose an action die, and I'm still lost for 7 hours.
Very true. You could have an exploding dice. You rolled one that was a 10 before.
I did, but I used all my roll 20 luck on that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I try to make us lutz for less time, or?
Yeah, less time would probably be good.
Okay.
1d4 exclamation mark, please.
What the heck? You never know.
Yeah.
Okay. 6 hours of time is spent navigating this, and 6 hours means unfortunately, very little progress. Vern, I think you likely realize about halfway through that you've no idea where you found yourself. You keep coming seemingly across the same field, so you try and adjust your, or not field, but like a same clearing. You adjust your path of travel and find yourself stumbling across the same or a similar field, and you realize that like maybe this is just the way these woods are laid out. And you manage to make yourself lost on account of not recognizing that there's just recurring fields that look very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Almost your entire day of travel is spent doing this, and you finally find some time to begin making some progress in the correct direction. Dave, would you give us you rolled last. John, would you give us a D20 roll, please?
That one.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Jeffrey, another D20,
First time
please.
I use the automatic dice roll, it gives me a better
I'm going to
roll.
spend an action die on John's one. No, excuse me.
So, Jeffrey, a D20 roll, please.
Oh, yeah. Could be okay.
Okay. And Dave, would you give us a D20 roll, please? Nice.
Oh no, when the DM says nice, I get nervous.
Okay. So, it's about 2 hours. So, it's when you realize that you've got yourself lost, you finally think you're going to be able to make some progress. So, this is about 2 hours left of daylight before it becomes too dark to safely continue to navigate. You feel quite confident you've made no progress yet today. Would each of you give us a notice check, please? Vern, once again, wow. So you're kind of, scratching your head and trying to find a way to get aside, and it's through a small copse of trees, bare, still a little damp from the rainfall from the day before. You can see slick in the waning sun, although if you're traveling to the west, it would be kind of like silhouetted. You see something that catches your eye because it is a straight line. It's unusual seeing straight lines in the forest, of course. And
What is it?
when you look to the side and you sort of cup your hand over your eyes, you can see that it's a chimney poking its way out from somewhere in the woods here.
Oh, I would stop everyone. Guys, look. A chimney. You see it? And he sort of points out the silhouette of it.
And you guys can see that there, yeah. The two of you, with it being pointed out to you, you can see... Oh, of course.
No, I saw that. I just ignored it. I mean,
Well, there's a sign of civilization out here. There might be a trail leading back to the main road.
or it's a secluded cabin that nobody wants to have visitors.
I mean, there should be at least a trail. They got to get here somehow, right?
remember, this is a century after the Shadow of the North conquered everyone. If there is anyone living out in the woods here, for one, the cabin could have been built in happier times. Two, if it is someone living out here and there is someone in there, then it could be someone hardy enough to survive out here. And three,
we also don't see smoke, do we?
Precisely. No smoke coming from it.
So no one's necessarily in it right now.
I think we check it out. I mean,
Yeah.
it could be a place to rest. It's either empty or possibly friendly.
Okay.
Okay.
How do you guys wish to approach the cabin?
So we sneak up on it.
Okay.
I agree.
If it's a team check, whoever is the worst at stealth, give us a stealth check, please.
I got a 2.
7.
You could, now just so you understand too that you're not always stuck like this, if someone is sent in to reconnoiter, that's not a team check. It's that person going in.
Yeah, I think we should do that. This is sneak, right? Yeah, because I'm only a 1.
Yeah. Why don't I go check it out and then sneak back?
100%.
We'll wait here by the
100%.
trees.
Okay. Layla, would you give us a sneak check, please?
I'm going to change my name in the chat here to Layla Dave because Layla without Dave has been rolling crap tonight. So
You need to back up.
see, look at that.
There you go. Look at that. All right. So, Layla.
I don't know what kind of logic that was, but somehow.
It's the logic of a dice roller. D&D, which like game RPG players are very much like baseball players in the sense that they'll cling to superstitions. So I buy it.
So never rolled Layla by herself again until Layla bracket Dave gets like 3 crit fails or something.
Has a shit run. Got it. Okay.
That's a yeah.
So Layla, you're making your way over towards here, and you're still affected by the shaken condition. So am I correct in thinking that like your mind can't help but drift to the feeling of that tendril reaching its way around?
Yeah, and she's been tempted throughout the day to tell the Vales about the feeling of being watched, especially because of the last time she felt it. It happened before her village was destroyed. So she's like, there's an immediate threat, or am I just having one of those days? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. So that may be on your mind as you move your way in, clinging to the bushes and the lingering or the lengthening shadows as the sun gets lower. And what you find is a cabin that looks to be... It's built in such a way as to be defensible. So something that could have large kind of like wooden bits put on the windows to cover it, though those are down. There is a door that is shut on it. It looks like it likely has... You might refer to this more as a lodge than you would a cabin, in the sense that it's something that could probably fit a good 10 or 15 hunters or trappers or something like that. It doesn't have a fancy look to it, but it's very well built, and it seems to be something that was built to last. There's a thick canopy of moss or something that has grown on top, but there are long and lingering cobwebs that are stretching across the parts of the front porch, and I mean like with like loose strands hanging down. This is not a place that has been cocooned by any means. It just means that this place has not seen anyone here in a very long time.
Yeah. She's gonna circle around the cabin, so she can get a kind of a view of it from most angles, and then head back to the Vales.
Sure. So the
Is there any other way in or cellar or like
it
would defeat the defensive?
not that you can see. I mean, there is two. The difficulty is that this place has been left alone and left for things to grow up. So there may be a like root cellar or something like that nearby, but the undergrowth has grown up so thick around this, the brambles and whatnot, that there's no sign of it there. You could go in closer if you wanted to inspect it to confirm, but not at a glance. But all the windows seem to be intact for the most part. There's maybe one that's got a small hole in it, but not like it's been smashed out or anything. The shutters, the sort of storm windows, you can see in certain places where they still are there, but none of them have been put up. The chimney seems intact, and the roof seems to still be intact as well.
Okay. She'll circle around and sneak up on the group.
Okay. Do you wish to try and surprise them, or are you just...
No, just get back to them without making any noise.
So the Veils, you have Layla return. What do you say, Layla?
It looks unoccupied. A little overgrown, some cobwebs and stuff, but otherwise it seems structurally intact.
Safe?
Yeah, appeared to be. Because only appears to be like, some unshuttered windows, but it looks like we could even hole up there for a little while if we wanted to rest a bit, or
Maybe if it is safe and no one discovered it in so long, we might be able to hide out for a couple days.
Yeah.
Put that longbow to use to get some food and recuperate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we want to try and hide our tracks to it
Probably.
from here? Because we've been just tromping through the forest in circles and whatnot all day, but and no offense, Vern, I'm just saying, I haven't been doing anything to try and watch my footing. But now, if we're going to go somewhere, the paranoia in me says to.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think we hide out here for a bit.
How do we do that, though? I have no idea. How do we hide our tracks or our footing or something to?
Oh,
I mean, you can give a stealth check, the worst among you.
Okay, Vern, that's you.
Okay, so then can I give him some advice or offer some help? Just
that's
verbally?
reflected by him. Yeah, unfortunately not.
Yeah. No. She tries to be a good coach. Vern starts stomping around.
Vern, are you trained in it?
What? In sneak? No.
Okay. And that is a potential error. So I'll... Okay. Vern, you're absolutely confident you've concealed your tracks.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course I concealed my tracks. Isn't that what we were planning on doing?
So Edrin, Vern, and Vern, as you approach the cabin, you'll see precisely what I've described to Layla. You'll see that there are still... It looks like it is probably I'd say 1.5. Like there may be a loft somewhere within there too. But yeah, it is in all likelihood all one or perhaps maybe 2 or 3 rooms in total, as opposed to a place where you would have a bunch of individual rooms within.
I mean, it's structurally good, right?
Yeah, seems like it.
I think if we don't light a fire and don't make smoke here, should be no reason for it to be, less concealed than it currently is. So,
Sounds good.
Okay. What are you guys doing then?
Go in. I'll check the front door. Do you think somebody would have trapped it? Is that sort of thing in the game?
There is.
Sure is, and I think the prestidigitation is the skill you use to disable.
This would not be a team check, so somebody could take the lead, or somebody could take the risk.
So you have to find it first. Is that a investigation?
It would be. Let's see here.
Or is it all prestidigitation?
Oh no, prestidigitation is just for like concealing, disabling, and stashing.
Yeah, so it would be. It might be investigation. Actually, let me just double check.
I'm fairly good at investigating.
Yeah,
6 in it.
I'm not so good at investigating.
Here you go, traps. Boy, we got a lot of stuff on traps.
I'm just glad I brought that up. I can talk about it, explore the rules.
I'm not so good at investigation.
Look at the guy who plays a thief in another game is good at finding thiefy stuff.
I mean, you can always use the dormant technique.
Oh yeah, that's the technique usually happens. I disable the device 100% of the time.
Whack! Found a trap. Whack! Found a trap.
Oop, that one missed me this time.
All right. Search is what's used to spot it, not investigate.
Oh. I'm not that good at searching.
I have a 2, but I'm not trained.
I am trained and I have a 1.
Oh, I have a 3.
Are you trained?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
okay.
Then you're our guy.
All right.
Vern, give us a search check, please. If there is any. You satisfied with that, or you want to action diet?
This actually, this could be the place where I use my wise counsel.
Oh yeah. So, Adrian, you want to use yours?
Yes, because
Sure.
I can give him a +2 on the roll. So I use my action dice, and he gets a +5.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
So 13. Wise move to inspect this, because it does seem like it is trapped. There is some kind of, if you opened the door, there's some kind of like boar trap trigger on the inside.
Oof, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Vern can show it to me. I can.
Yeah. And Vern, why don't you give us a knowledge check, too, please? That's the one that's under your saving throws, I think.
Yeah, interested in languages.
Oh yeah, interest in languages.
And your interest should also, you should adjust your interest by +1 for each of you. I know you haven't picked yours yet, Adrian, but you can still benefit from the bonus.
Is that the total studies?
When it says total interests?
Total studies, yeah.
Yeah, or studies, thank you.
Oh, okay.
I chose orcs.
It's good choice.
So what you can see, Vern... Oh, by the way, I put yours in as orc, because orcs is too general. I put down orc battle tactics, because of the way you described what it was going to be, Dave, if that's okay?
Yeah, 100%. I wasn't sure how much it would encompass. But...
And there's not really like clear, it's whatever's right for the party. I think it's got to be something that's like got to be broad enough to be useful, but also like where we know it wouldn't necessarily apply. Vern,
right,
so
and
that's
something
16
you've learned from the game, right?
Exactly, yeah. Vern, what's your survival bonus, or how many points do you have in survival?
2 points.
2 points currently. Okay, so you actually look in, and what has been set here, this is not the kind of trap that like a rogue or a thief or something like that, like someone who's trying to secure thing. This is something that has been kludged together. It's the thing that a hunter would use, or a trapper, I guess, more specifically.
Oh,
it's the kind of thing you would do, particularly like cruder hunters who didn't want to use bows or crossbows to take down crossbows I think are illegal anyway, so bows to take down like a bear or a boar. I mean, a boar can be a quite dangerous animal to hunt as well. This is the kind of thing you might use for that, but why the fuck would you set it on the door?
Right. Maybe there was a dangerous beast around. They were concerned about getting into the cabin.
What do you guys wish to do about this? To press the digitation check to disarm it, if you'd like. Or you could try and avoid it by going in, like trying to jimmy open one of the windows or something like that.
Yeah, why don't I try that? Why don't I try to get in?
Yeah. Then we can.
Maybe it'll be easier to disarm from inside.
Sure. Give us a press the digitation check. Do you want to check the windows for traps first?
Now that we found a trap, hey Vern, come check this window out.
I mean, I can.
Sure. Give us a search check. You satisfied with that?
Looks good.
I mean, we don't want to use all our hero points or action points to get into the building. Yeah, I'm okay with it.
As far as you can tell, it's not trapped.
Yeah, it looks
Okay.
fine.
Give us a prestidigitation check there, please, Layla. Let me check my slide.
Oh, nice roll.
That's a great roll. I don't need to check the sliding DC. No trouble whatsoever. You're able to jimmy one of your daggers in there. You can tell, maybe because of the recent rains, like the window does take a little bit of forcing. It's an older frame. It's been raining for a couple of days, so it's got to be damp. But you're able to push this thing open.
I think she's a little embarrassed at how easy it is. Like even with the rain and she's like, I don't break into houses, guys. Just so you know, like this isn't my
anymore. Would you each give us a notice check as well, too, please?
Oh,
yeah. I get snuck up on by a boar.
You know, I got to be restrained with my spending of these things. So, like, the amount of that ones you guys have rolled tonight, there's been way too much temptation. Layla and Vern, you, I think... I'm trying to think how you would... There's the smell of, like, age and desiccation. Not like a rot smell. There is a little hint at that pungent kind of stink in here, but it's very faint. And there's
like
the
maybe
smell...
somebody died, but a long time ago?
Precisely. Yeah. And that smell of, like, old clothes. Yeah. And if you look when you get in, what you can see, this is a fairly large room that's got some bunks in it and stuff, and there's a big table for where, you know, you would be eating, and if you needed to dress a carcass or something like that, you might do that there. There's some other, you know, detritus you would expect to find at a hunting lodge. But the thing that's curious is that 2 chairs have been brought kind of near the center of the lodge. And there are 2 bodies in those chairs. One is slumped over and seems to have kind of almost fallen off the chair, but not quite. The other is still in the chair. But the one in the chair still has in its dead hand gripped a bow. It is facing the door towards where the trap is.
Oh, yeah, now this is just weirding me out.
Oh.
Why would you, if you
That
were
is
set
very
the
weird.
trap to, well, what if you set the trap to keep something out and then you just waited? Couldn't get out of the house.
Oh, paranoia sets in. You're waiting for some kind of creature, and your fear keeps you in your chair, and you die here.
That, or maybe they were wounded.
Ran out of food, water, just...
Oh, maybe they were wounded.
Yeah, because I would say they'd have to succumb to wounds, not to try to escape. I mean, I wouldn't just sit around waiting to die.
What if it was something really, really scary?
I'd still take my chances running before I ran out of food.
Oh, that reminds me. No, just kidding.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, we actually should. I forgot. In the morning, I should have marked off 1 ration each.
Gotcha.
I need some food.
Yeah, we're running low.
Well, what kind of bow is in his hand? Just a normal bow?
Longbow. Well, I have a longbow.
There's this fun thing about this investigate skill. It lets you identify items.
I'm all out of rations.
Oh, are you all out now and need one, or are you just out now?
No, I'm out as of today.
Okay, I've got some left, so. I mean, you don't carry a week's worth of food with you, Layla?
Wasn't planning on doing it in a long trek, so.
Yeah, I mean, you guys weren't planning on the legates annihilating your town, so that's understandable. It's a short bow. No, it's a longbow.
Okay. I'm going to add that to my list here.
We got to get inside first.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
We can hop in?
Yeah, I'll go in first, I guess.
Okay.
That's one of you guys wants to go in first.
I'll go in first.
Okay. She's like, I'll go in first, but unless one of you wants to go in first, like be all manly.
Yeah.
Who's going in first?
I will. I'll roll through the window and get to my feet and look around, poke at things with my lance, make sure they're dead.
Okay.
Make sure they stay dead.
Well, yeah.
Edrin, would you give us a reflex save, please?
No.
DC 15.
It's probably the floorboards.
You put your foot down, and just in time, you can feel it hitting metal. You yank your foot up.
Stab.
Schwack! A jaw trap slams shut. And you realize that there is one seemingly set under each of the windows leading into this room.
Kind of like it's a good thing I didn't roll through the window.
It is a jaw trap as set out on page 161.
I'm going to pick that up.
Hey, maybe we can set
5
a trap.
pounds if you are planning on adding it to your inventory.
Totally adding it to my inventory.
Okay.
I have plenty of.
Maybe we could set that up for some orcs.
That's what I was thinking.
There are 4 of them in here. I wasn't kidding. There's 4, one set up under each of the windows as well.
Okay, it's like somebody hand me a stick.
Yeah, okay. Vern will go get you a stick.
I'm going to trigger each one of them.
So
Just
you're
with a
entering the
stick.
room now too?
Well, yeah. You said under each window, right?
Yeah.
So you're going into the room to approach each of the windows?
Yeah, isn't that just a big room?
Yeah.
I don't know. You haven't searched, so
I'm gonna
So,
climb in
like,
through the window.
I'm in the window. I got the one trap. Can I see the other traps, or do I have to go into different rooms to see them?
you can see where they are.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna start moving to the other trap with the intention of setting it off.
Okay. Would you give us another reflex save, please?
Jeez, man.
I did ask if you were going to search, and you didn't do it. Yeah, there's a tripwire that you trigger, and you go down, and there is a swinging spear trap that comes down from the ceiling. All of these are around where these guys are sitting. So you see this happen, Layla. Vern, for a brief moment, you see a spear almost the size of Edrin's, or at least a carved thing, almost the size of Edrin's thing, swoop down. He ducks out of the way.
Whoa.
It is seriously trapped in here, guys. I'm gonna start searching.
Okay, maybe start searching.
Go ahead and give us a search check there, Edrin.
Vern, do you want to go in and do? You're a good searcher too. Do you want to go in next?
Yeah, I can go help.
What you're able to pick up, Edrin, is there is one other, like another thing set up in the eaves. Where these guys are seems to be the safest place because they've got jaw traps under each of the windows. They've got spear traps or swinging things coming from the ceiling. And for 2 of them, so there's one more you could try and disarm or try and set up and just avoid. And then there is, of course, the boar trap that's at the side, at the door.
Maybe this was they were set up for a reason.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Almost want to.
I mean, I definitely think that.
Well, almost want to put the traps back up by the windows again and leave the front door alone. Like if these guys were in here and that worried, hunters were that worried about something coming in that they put traps by every window and the front door, and then a couple more during the rooms, and they didn't leave their chairs. Maybe we, I don't know, maybe they don't want to stay here. Maybe stay for the forest.
Adrian, give us a medicine check, please. I think you're trained in that, right?
Yes, actually, I'm very trained in it now.
Okay.
So I have max ranks for it for my level.
Okay. So it's difficult to give a specific range, but like these guys have got to be their bodies have not been here for longer than the fall of the shadow a century ago, but they must have been here for at least like 40 years, perhaps between like 40 and 60 years. So it has been a long time, enough for their clothes to begin to desiccate. Like you're going to need to restring this bow. You need to oil it, I suppose, as well. But yeah, they. It seems as if they've been here for quite some time. Do you want to disarm the other traps? You're not going to need to make a roll for it, but
right.
Yeah,
it seems to have happened a long time ago.
Are we going to be resting here, or because I mean it's going to start getting dark very quickly?
I think we leave the window traps, the traps by the other windows alone. We just leave, and we don't go near the windows, and we put the trap back by this window. We just leave the front doors and windows trapped for now, in case something followed us, and then we rest. You can.
Everyone gets an action die.
Clean up a little bit, even.
I agree. We should do that. I am intending on taking all the traps with us when we leave. So.
But yeah, when we leave, but for the night when we're sleeping or a couple nights, whatever, just stay away from the windows and the front door.
Yeah.
You have to disable that other one though.
Yeah, the swinging one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll just throw my lance on the tripwire from like 10 feet away.
Yeah, that's good.
And are these like actual spears, weapons?
No,
like
it's sharpened sticks.
spike. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like first blood.
Whew. Did not have to find out the Dorman way.
So yeah, that would have been.
Technically, it was. I just didn't get hit by it.
So, what do you guys wish to do now? You're inside. You seemingly disarmed, or at least you've gone inside. And then, are you placing that trap back?
Mm-hmm.
I have a pretty good prestidigitation score. Is that what you need to reset it?
I was double checking now.
Yes.
Might be crafting. But...
Some trap. Chapter 7.
Just requires 10 minutes. You know what I'll do is I'll give us a prestidigitation check. Just don't roll a 1. This is your first time. You don't have any knowledge in or experience with these things before, I think. So, no problem. No problem. Okay.
The other concern I have is the spirits of the dead don't, they don't have anywhere to go. So if there's bodies here, we might want to not have them in here and draw attention from them.
I mean, they would have risen a long time ago, right? Remember, they keep their intelligence for a time.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
So, but even then, I agree. We could maybe lay them to rest. We could walk around the place, check the place out. Maybe there's an old cellar or something. We can do some last rites and bury them. Or
there is, if you look through the thing, there is a root cellar, or at least there is a trap door that leads down to it. It has been jammed shut with wedges, wooden wedges that have been driven into there to prevent it from being opened.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
If they sealed the trap door, it's probably for a reason.
Yeah.
Well, they sealed every entrance to the house. Right?
Right. I guess we
check. Was there a loft, you said, Kevin?
Say again?
Sorry, Jeff. Yeah, you said something about a loft, perhaps, or upper windows?
Yeah. There was what there is basically like the rafters are wide open. There is a second room that's going to be like a prep area or like a kitchen or something, and there is an area for storage. And then there is, in the main room, there are two sort of like overhangs that can also serve as lofts.
Sorry, Jeff, you were going to say something?
Oh, I was just gonna say. I mean, maybe we check in there and then reclose it. Like,
Yeah, we could.
I don't know. That was just a thought.
Well, and because, like, if we want to get rid of the bodies and at least have a place to sleep that's not a couple of dead dudes. If they had blocked the root cellar out as an entrance into the lodge, that's would make sense that it's one of the many entrances that's good. We could just double check, and if there's nothing down there, toss them down there, do some last rites, and then wedge it back up. Like,
Right. At least we don't have dead bodies in here with us.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try and
Search
search it for a trap, and then
Sure. Give us a search check.
as
As far as
Totally
you can
safe.
tell, no traps.
Okay. And then we'll take all the anchors out,
Okay.
the wedges.
You pry the wedges out quite easily. Vern's a pretty hefty young lad, so I think he'd be able to get those out for sure.
Yeah.
With them removed, you're able to open it up, and you can find everything has rotted away in the basement. So there's that, but it's also like it's been long enough that it's not going to carry any stench with it.
Right.
But curiously, what is down in there? There is a desiccated body right underneath that seems to, like, where the little, like, whatever it is, the step ladder or whatever that would lead down into it, he's at the base of it.
Like they did the same thing?
oh, yeah, maybe, right?
You could go down and inspect it if you want to see that. You'd also probably have to light a torch. Anyone want to use a torch? You would have used one last night as
Can I
well.
shoot it with an arrow first? Make sure it's really down, not just resting.
Oh,
I could poke
yeah,
it
I
with
mean,
my
that is
lance,
a
it's
good
got
idea.
reach. My lance has got reach. I can probably reach it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just give it a poke or two.
It's a body.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Grandma and Grandpa looked like bodies too, but they were moving pretty fast.
Well, I got a spare torch. I'll light it up so we can get some light down there.
When you light it and you look down, let's see here. Layla, 1 point of stress, 5 points of stress for Idrin, 4 points of stress for Vern.
Something bad happened down
Would
here.
you each give us a... so then you guys remember 10 plus half rounding down the stress you have. That's the difficulty number of the will save. So 10 for Layla, I think, 12 for the other two guys.
Wait, 10 plus half. Okay.
10 plus half of the stress you've taken, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah, I think everyone's holding together. Everyone's holding together. What you see in the basement, there is a body that looks like it's twisted and fallen back. Its hands sort of bent into sort of claws where it has fallen. But the thing that is troubling is that most of the body is intact, except for the chest has been burst out, and not in a singular motion, as if certain things sort of push their ways out of it. And what your flickering torch can pick up is the cast off chitinous shells of insects' abdomens. They likewise are very old and covered in dust. They're discolored with age as well, but it appears that whatever was in the chest came out and then molted not far from here.
Way to bring the alien vibes, Kev.
The body is dry. The body is obviously dead. Adrian, you can give us who? Sorry, Adrian is trained in medicine. Is anyone else trained in medicine?
No.
Vern, do you have any training in medicine?
I don't.
Adrian, give us a medicine check.
No, I
please.
don't. Yeah, no, I don't.
Terrifying.
You want to action die that, or?
Yeah, why not? Just I've got an extra one.
Nice.
I just hit the minimum DC.
You know what's weird? Where the hands are clawed back, there is still flesh on bits of the things, but you can see the flesh on each of the tips is worn down almost to where the bone is visible.
He was trying to claw his way out. No wonder they locked him up
Do
down
you think
here.
of that, Layla? It actually does look now that there are sort of finger markings as if bits of this may have been pulled down.
Get this out of me, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
Well, let's move the other bodies in here and let's not go down there.
yeah, let's search them. Maybe they've got some note, some diary.
40 years? I don't think it would survive.
Well, yeah, maybe not.
Maybe that's why they didn't leave the cabin. Could have been swarms of this.
Or they're worried that throwing that person into the cellar, it could still escape and come back in elsewhere, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe they didn't have a heart to kill her. Was it her?
It's a man, actually.
It's a man. They didn't have the heart to kill their buddy.
I mean, that could be.
Threw him in the cellar and said, "Buddy, we." Because otherwise, they could fight their way out. They could run. They could.
Maybe whatever happened to their friend was still out there.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
This is, some kind of infestation that just grew in like a parasite. It could have been, I don't know.
Don't eat or drink anything that's in this house.
Maybe. Kind of like, not locusts, but cicadas or something like that. Every so often they emerge and...
Okay, let's search these dudes and then toss them down into the hole. And I don't know. We don't have anything to burn them.
Got a torch, but I'd rather not light the whole place on fire.
Yeah, well, burning them in the cellar is going to create smoke. And we're still trying to get away from orcs.
Right.
So maybe just leave them down in the cellar.
I don't think we need to burn them. They didn't rise as undead, and they're not going to now. Just put them down there and then seal up the trapdoor.
What do we know about undead? What do we know about undead about keeping them from rising?
Well, we know the spirits. They don't stay. They're unquiet. So.
I mean, I can tell you what I feel right now. Like, this isn't a great place to hang out and spend the night.
That's the stress damage talking, Vern. I mean, the sun's going down. I don't want to be out in the forest at night.
One upside to this place.
Okay, sure.
Is there is an enormous hearth. So I appreciate your comment about not wanting to see smoke, but I think, if I recall, it's like 4 kilometers is like the distance from which you can see smoke. So if you are worried about them being, if you think that orcs are so close that they may see it, or anything else might see it, then that might be a concern. But if you did want to get a warm night to dry things out, this hearth is designed to accommodate the 10 to 12 people who were supposed to occupy this lodge.
Okay. Layla starts moving the 2 dead guys towards the... Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
And then she'll put one of them down with its head hanging over the edge of the trapdoor. She looks at Vern.
Yeah, help you. I'll help you for sure. Hang
Vern,
in.
I think
She's looking at you. She's looking at your axe.
Oh, you want? Okay, yeah, sure.
I don't know.
I'm
Does
gonna
that-
go to the hearth so I don't take any stress damage from this.
Okay. So then, Vern, the intent is to
Behead
decapitate the corpses.
I guess.
Do we have to?
What she's thinking.
Well, that's what she was asking about undead. So, right?
Well, you were with the others. Let me.
I mean,
You think it's been 40 years that these guys died?
Well, I couldn't get exact read, but it's been at least a couple decades.
Yeah, it's been several decades.
So so what we know from about undead in game terms, our characters would know that the likelihood is pretty low.
Well, we know they come back with intelligence and then they slowly start losing it and going more feral. And then they eventually end up like skeletons or whatnot, and because they rot away. The fact that they haven't rotted is, we know they haven't become undead.
right.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Just give me a second. I can tell you the particulars here.
Because I took note on the types of undead here. It's like,
Yeah, there's
it was dropping lore. I'm copying it.
Yeah, spirits of the dead far too often remain tethered to their bodies. When a humanoid... Yeah, like it's not every dead body that animates.
Okay.
The shade most definitely would, but...
I'm figuring it should be safe just to put them in there and seal up the trapdoor. Because based on the state of their body, if they come back, they're not going to be that strong. Then that's theory speaking, not actual experience.
Hmm.
Besides, I think we need firewood if we're going to make a fire. I don't know if there's any.
Well, I was saying if we make a fire in the fireplace, the smoke could draw attention to the cabin.
It'd be nice to dry out, though.
What if we didn't set a huge fire, but just a small fire, be a minimal amount of smoke.
Well, wait, and to be clear, Kev, it's not illegal to be out in the woods, is it? It's illegal to have weapons and raise them against the enemy.
It's
and
not
whatnot,
illegal.
but-
It would be unusual. As far as you know, this is well away from the road. There's no one seems to have been here in decades.
Okay.
So
I say let's get a small fire going. See if we can find the driest wood possible so it doesn't make as much smoke.
We could also put the shutters up. Kill any light coming out.
and storm
Waiting for-
shutters, I've described them as storm shutters, but it's also a way of this place is designed to be fortified as well. So if you did encounter bandits or other things or whatnot, there's a way of securing this place from others.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's get doing that. I'll try to look for some wood.
Yeah. Let's get some firewood.
I've got the torch going, so
Okay.
might as well do that while I still got an open flame.
It is going to be damp and quite smoky and probably a challenge to get started. But you guys, someone's got flint and tinder, right?
Yeah, I do. Burn does.
Okay, so you're good to go. You'll be able to get it going. What you're going to find is as you're searching for the well, I'll keep calling them storm shutters. As you're searching for those, you come across there is underneath a little eave to the side of this. It's collapsed now, but there is a little wood pile. So clearly someone was keeping a stock of this. You're able to grab that, bring some of it inside. If you'd like to bring enough inside to keep it burning for a few hours, you got more than enough room because you guys do not need to be the only ones, or you're the only ones in a place that's accommodating for 4 times your size.
Yeah, we could bring a lot of it inside, and if we got to stay a day or two, we could dry out the rest, so it's easier to burn for the next couple of days.
Yeah, the only downside of the only difficulty with it would be the time, right? Because like you guys have spent about an hour kind of looking around and disposing of things, finding the storm shutters, putting them up, finding that wood, and slowly bringing it in.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
going to chew up that time pretty quickly.
Okay, well, let's just get enough for tonight and then lock her up.
I mean, if we're going to spend some time here trying to hunt and get some food, and we have lots of time to bring wood in and dry it out.
We could also untrap the front door and not like.
Let's leave the front. Well,
You know what I mean, though? Like, if we want to come in and out of the cabin, we could, like, untrap the front door temporarily.
So mechanically, I don't think anyone's got training in crafting with traps. So,
right.
So there would be...
Yeah. We could disable it, but putting it back up...
You could also move one of the, like, the jaw traps over to there. But the boar trap would be something that you would need to be knowledgeable in how to set up. Same thing with those spear traps or
It
whatever.
wouldn't be a big thing just to have somebody hand word through the window and another person...
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So then, I'm just sorry, guys. What I'm trying to find is
Better mail, chain mailer than Dave.
yeah. Let's see.
And I tell Layla I still got a few rations left, so if we, I could cover her for the next morning.
Okay. Starting to get there.
Oh, here's what I was looking for. Okay, cool. All right, so the
All the rings.
what you'd find on these fellows, and these all are going to have currently the crude quality to them, which just means it's going to be -1 damage from the weapon and the armor would have. I'm trying to see what the equivalent is. Ooh. Crude as well, which will just give a penalty to saves, I think. Yeah. But that can be addressed with some crafting if you have that those skills. What these guys would have on them. Let's see here. You would find among them where is it? There's a tailor's kit, which would have needles, thread, patches, and patterns for creating clothing and other textile goods, but it'd be a leather worker. I guess so, a leather worker's kit, I suppose. Yeah. Most other things are going to be kind of rotted away. There is that bow, but it is crude, so it's -1 damage until it gets repaired.
Okay.
Crude longbow.
Yeah, crude longbow. And there'll be, I'll say 20 arrows you can salvage from everything among here.
Crude as well?
Crude as well, but I mean, it won't stack with the bow. The bow is really the one that needs treating. The arrows aren't going to lose any of their effectiveness necessarily, but the bow pliability is a necessary thing with it. So letting it sit there in this, fluctuating environment. In the room,
you said they had armor?
Well, I was just checking to see what they have on as clothing. They've got something on. I think that would be because I think like even clothing.
Because padded would rot away probably.
Yeah, padded would have rotted away for sure. Because the damp and insects and all that other stuff it would be exposed to.
I'm writing this in my notes for now, John.
Oh, yeah, I was doing it as well.
Okay. So that
redundancy is never a bad thing. I think each of them would have the equivalent of partial leather armor. Oh. Hold up.
Covers the torso alone.
So it would be that, but with light fittings. So it would have arms as well. They're basically like leather jerkins or jackets. So it would give you 2 DR and +6 to the weight. So it'd be as partial leather armor, but 2 DR, 12 pounds, -1 to your defense, but resist fire 3. And there'd be 2 sets of those you could salvage from here. And then what I was going to check is...
Layla, do you have armor? Do you want armor?
I think so, yeah. After fighting those orcs, a couple of...
Remember, their axes cut through 2 DR, so...
That's true. So do the crossbows.
But not everything, is going to...
So, I mean, I've got padded on me, so if you want to refit it to fit Layla, me and Vern could take the leather.
I don't wear armor. I'm a barbarian.
Lame.
Even padded?
Yeah, my padded armor is moderate, so...
Do you suffer penalties or something, Jeff, if you...
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I lose my natural damage reduction.
Would you?
I believe so.
I mean, if that's from your soldier, it stacks with your armor.
No, it's from
A barbarian thing.
Is that barbarian or hardy?
it's a feat I have.
Oh, is it? I thought it was your...
It's called. Is it a barbarian?
Hardy gives thick hide.
Yeah.
You're considered to be wearing partial armor that provides DR2. This DR does not stack with armor.
Okay, so yeah. You don't need it.
So between that and the soldier one, I have. You get the best one, and then you get +1 for any other source of DR.
So DR3.
So I have DR3 right now. So
Yeah.
armor wouldn't necessarily help me.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've got DR2 currently, so...
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Okay. Now, let's have each of you guys, because you said you were going to search that storeroom as well, right?
Yeah. Layla should take at least 1 set of the leather. It'll lower your defense by 1, but you'll have...
I'm just checking to see if I have to not wear armor of any kind.
Sorry, Kev?
Would you... Let's see here. John, give us a D20 roll, please.
Okay. Are there armor proficiencies in this game, or you just can wear whatever?
I think you wear whatever. It's just the penalties. Like spellcasters have, I believe, some kind of penalty, and
then soldiers in other places get means of ignore penalties.
yeah. All right, so that's 10.
And so if you wear the leather with the light fittings, you'll have essentially DR2.
Okay.
You'll take a -1 to your defense and a -1 to any skills that use arcane or check penalties from armor.
Cool. So we're calling it partial leather?
Partial leather with light fittings.
Okay. You find there's about 30 pounds, forgive me, 50 pounds of hide in this storeroom.
Ooh.
Yeah. That can be used for construction or for crafting. You can also give us, let's hear, Jeffrey, would you give us a D20 roll? And then another D20 roll, please. Ooh.
John, you said it was fire 5?
Fire 3.
Fire 3.
Fire 3?
Yeah. Because it's got light fittings on it. What you also find in there is... Oh gosh, what is the... I know what it was. You find a small, like a trinket or some kind of like good luck charm, Vern. Nate, kind of like pinned to one of the bunks. Give us a D20 roll
interesting.
again. Whoa. Ooh. So, hold up, just doing the math here.
Kev, am I allowed to mix and match fittings with like take the light fittings from the leather and put them on the padded?
As long as you got training in crafting.
Okay.
With leather armor? I take it you don't?
I don't, but
Okay.
I wanted to know if it was an option.
It is an option, yeah, as long as you got... The crafting rules in this are pretty fucking awesome, and there's a reason why you might invest in them, especially if you start adopting like techniques of different species to craft things, so...
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to put on the leather armor and take the second set.
Sure.
And so, crafting as a new skill.
Now, John, do you have... What kind
Excuse
of
me.
like container do you have for transporting stuff?
I got a backpack, and then
How much does a backpack hold?
it actually gives me +2 for carrying capacity, is what it says. But
Okay, because the reason I asked is because like we're with 4 jaw traps. Do you
Yeah,
have
those
rope?
are big. Yeah.
Yeah, just figuring out how you're gonna be able to transport all that stuff.
I am looking for a backpack.
Okay. So this thing is. It might actually be, if not white gold, then gold itself, Vern.
Oh wow.
This
So
thing's
it's a white gold or gold trinket.
this white gold trinket's got to be worth 425 gold. Now, gold is very limited value in this world, but it's pretty special. Maybe somebody might give a shit about it.
Did you say 425?
425 silver, not gold. I may
silver.
have said gold. I meant to say silver.
Okay, so it doesn't specify how much a backpack can hold, so I'm guessing that's up to the GM.
Well, what does 2 extra strength give you for your carrying capacity? How much weight?
Okay, so it makes my light load a 90, a heavy load a 270, and then
What's
I can
the-
push and drag up to 540 pounds.
So
with everything included, what I'm carrying right now, I'm at about 47 pounds.
No, what I'm
including
asking is what the difference is. So if you had a strength that was 2 less than yours and a strength 2 higher than yours.
Oh, I can check that real quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is just that'll give us an idea of how much that thing carries in. Because it wouldn't be dragging your backpack along, right? Dave, would you give us a D20 roll? Bitte und danke.
Okay.
Kev, did you do your German Duolingo during the break? Maybe.
So
Maybe.
it's a difference of from light load of 90 to a light load of 120.
So 30 pounds.
Yeah, 30
Okay.
extra pounds.
So that'll give you an idea how much you can fit in there. So that would be able to be crammed in. I think each of those jaw traps is for like 5 pounds.
Yeah.
So that's if you have all of them in there, that's 2/3 of your total weight.
But I could carry one, and so could
Yeah.
Vern.
Okay.
Then we could set up camp and set up traps around the camp when we go camping.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a good safety thing to put those around our camp.
Especially if you a old man bladder and have to get up in the middle of the night to go.
Yeah, don't step in it.
I'm not setting it up around my camp. I'm setting it around my character's camp.
All right, and then I think we'll put one more thing in here, guys. John, give us a D20 once again, please.
16.
16. Okay. And then Jeffrey, give us a D20 roll, please.
Excuse me.
You find a saddlebag in here.
Whoa. They might have had a horse at one time.
Saddlebags, I guess it would come in a paired thing. So you find a set of saddlebags as well.
This sheet is so awesome.
I know, right?
Well, because there is a disguise penalty for having the fittings, and there's an actual spot for that in the armor to put a disguise penalty. It automatically goes to your disguise.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's saddlebags and what?
Saddlebags. That's it. Two saddlebags.
Yeah.
And then in the in the pantry, what you guys would find that would still be around is coffee and spices, and I think a single bottle of booze tucked way at the back that clearly these guys did not realize was still there. Coffee gives you +1 to reflex saves for the next 8 hours. Booze decreases the shaken condition by 1 grade.
Oh, nice.
If you want to cool your nerves there, Layla. This game was written by Jack Daniels, by the way. And spices double the gear bonus or condition grade decrease when they are incorporated. So if you want to make a spiced rum, Layla, you can reduce your shaken level by 2 grades.
Okay. Saved.
So that's what you find in the pantry that you can add to your supplies.
And now I have 3 damage reduction, just like Jeff does.
Oh, nice. You're using you grab the...
Yeah.
Jerkin? Okay. Does mean you don't have protection against cold any longer.
Yes. I still got my bedroll for nights, but not with armor.
No, when you're traveling. Okay. So now, let's have everyone give us... Oh, first, everyone gets a action die.
Woo woo.
God, we're almost at 11 o'clock already. Jeez. I mean, we started late, too, so I guess...
Yeah, well...
I love this game.
Anybody want to have a drink?
Yeah, does everyone? So the booze. What we're going to say is, because I've got these rules in my head right now, the booze is going to be a D4. You can record it as that. Every time you consume from it, roll a D4. If you roll a 1, it's exhausted.
Oh, yeah. Roll 1d4.
Yeah.
1 exhaust.
So that's from like our Uncharted Journeys rules.
It's not the Uncharted Journey, but from the Journeys rules from Savage Worlds.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, and there's also, I think, like Black Hack, I think, does that as well for resources. I've never run Black Hack, but I seem to remember that being the case. Why it's in my mind right now is because of Jeff, the Iron Kingdom's Requiem rules. They've got rules for that. It's a neat way of tracking the coal for your steam jacks.
Did we want to do that with our spices and stuff too?
Cool.
I think the spices probably only have let's say the spices have 4 uses, and the coffee and tea. Let's do that with the coffee and tea, though.
Coffee, okay. So
yeah,
we'll do
Although truly, like if you guys run out of coffee, I cannot think of a worse fate for any. As someone who regularly consumes an unhealthy level of coffee,
That's when we go on a murderous rampage in town?
Quite possibly. I mean, once you get over the crippling headache of not having your regular fix, then yes.
Oh no, he's going to use addiction rules on us.
I don't know. I've heard people say that, if without the coffee, they're killing people at work. So
it could very well be. All right. So then what I'd like is for each of you to give us I think it'll be maybe notice. Let me take a look here.
20 plus 6, so 12 pounds.
Yeah, each give us a notice check again, please. I'm going to spend some...
Uh-oh. Vern's checking out his trinket. Ooh, this is so nice.
I got some spiffy new armor. Hopefully I'm paying attention to other things.
And so... Awesome. Okay, so Idrin rolled incredibly well. Layla rolled incredibly well. Vern was in his trinket. So first, you guys have picture this. You brought stuff in. Somebody's got the fire going in there. You've taken the time. It's still in the darkness when you are putting out the last of the storm shutters. Are you doing them all together, or are you doing them one like yourselves, putting them up as you? And I guess that with the last one, are you going to leave that one window open then?
Well,
You do find
Yeah,
an
could-
entrance to the root cellar on the outside. It is overgrown, like you suspected, Layla. There is an entrance down there, but it likewise has been. Actually, that one has not been sealed. It's got a little latch on it or whatever to keep animals out or keep it from blowing open, but it's not like wedged shut the way that the one from the cellar into the cabin itself was sealed.
yeah. What do you guys want to do? Keep that? Do we need a way out? If we need a way out, like
Yeah, I'd say let's unlatch the root cellar exit, and then if we need to get out of the cabin, we can just go through the root cellar out, and we just bar all the windows.
Well, the thing is, like, unless you're coming in through the door, putting up storm shutters would be an outside activity to secure. So I'm saying is like there's that one window where you would have to seal that. If you did want to seal that off, you'd have to kind of make your way to the root cellar, down through that, and then up, which would leave you going through the as yet unexplored root cellar. Which I'm sure there's nothing down there.
No.
except for something that crawls out of your chest.
Or you could leave the one window open and just crawl in that way. You could disarm the boar trap at the front door. Well, what do you guys think?
I think I'd almost rather have the front door accessible and the windows shut. We can pile a chair or tables in front of the front door, but then we can also have a way out.
Yeah, I mean, we could
Yeah.
disable the board trap and then stick it on front of the door so it's barred from the inside, or mostly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that we can close all the windows up and
Trap them.
trap them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then have the front door as a way out, because I don't want to go through the root cellar.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
And then-
disarm the boar trap, you put that up, and you've got the last in. The root cellar is, the latch is thrown. And as you guys are heading in, Idrin, you were the one, I think both of you, Idrin and Layla, you can picture how dark it is outside of this. You guys have, I'm assuming, only the one torch that you're consuming for this first little bit. You're finally having to light that thing and you're getting your way in, and you can feel, you can both hear clearly. You know that sound where there's the breaking of fallen timber or of low-hanging branches as something is moving its way through the woods?
Mm-hmm.
Something large.
Yep.
You can hear that off in the blackness. And I'm assuming you're very quickly getting inside the cabin. Or do you want to stay outside and try and see if you can spy it in the torchlight?
No, I'm going inside.
I'm going inside.
Okay. You go inside, and Vern, you're tending the fire. You see the two of them come racing in and are sort of, what are you guys doing once you get inside?
Close the door.
Putting the stuff in front of the door.
What the fuck was that?
Something's big's out there. Hopefully it didn't catch the light.
What the fuck? What's going on?
I don't
Something
know.
big's
Something
moving out there.
breaking branches and making noise.
Vern?
What are we gonna do?
Hopefully it doesn't come through the door.
Okay, I got my axe out.
I'm gonna go and stand near the table with longbow out and notch an arrow, I guess.
Yeah, I'll stand like beside the door so that like if it comes in, I'm ready to swing my axe at it.
I'll be behind him because I got some reach with my lance and be ready to jab
Okay.
too.
So you guys are standing there. And when you hear, it sounds like someone dropping a thin log on the front porch. And you can hear the creak and strain of the old boards. And then you hear something on the roof, as if they dropped something similar. And then a second. And a third. As if something is slowly stepping on there. Dust falls down from each of the impacts. Would you each give us a 3d6 roll, please? Adrian, you take 5 points of stress damage.
3d6.
Make your appropriate save, please.
Okay.
Oh,
Layla, you take 10 stress damage. Make your appropriate
Fine.
save, please. And Vern takes 14 stress damage. Now, don't you have something that gives
Wow.
you a bonus against fear or something like that, Vern? I thought that you did.
Oh, I might. I don't know all my feats very well yet. Wait.
I intend to use my wise counsel when they make the save, if they need it.
hey, Adrian, next time we're going through traps, you should let me go.
Maybe I'm sorry. I might be imagining things, Jeff. So, make your appropriate save. Remember, 10 plus half of your save. If you make your save, just keep your stress as it is. If you failed your save, you gain 1 shaken level.
And remove the stress, right?
And remove the stress if you take the shaken level. But you,
Okay, I'm going to use wise counsel on you, Dave, to give you a 3 bonus.
I was going to roll that's still not enough.
you can roll as well. Like you can't have 2 sage dice from any roll, but you can spend your own action die on it as well.
Yeah.
So 50. Does a 15?
Yes,
So it probably
That's a
just hit.
10.
Yeah.
I took 10.
Yeah, and you were at 11. You were at 1 before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so
Vern is clearly shaken.
okay, so you,
I will use my other one on him for 5 more.
so does
That's
that,
enough.
okay, nice.
Yeah. Oh my
Okay,
god.
so what happens if we make our save?
If you make your save, you leave your stress as is until you take more stress damage.
Okay, so
you-
I.
I'm
10
pretty
stress.
much screwed if I take any
Yeah.
more
So what are we
stress.
seeing as a reflection of this as you guys are looking at one another?
You see Adrian, he manages to take the least amount of like overreacting because he feels like he's ready, and then he just starts whispering, keep it together, and it's like, boom, keep it together. Keep it.
Why did we stay here? Why did we stay here?
Something you can feel. It sounds like something has moved on top, and then you hear kind of a shh. It sounds like the shuffling of plates almost.
I think I'm going to relocate. I don't want to be standing in the middle of the room. I'm going to go to a corner near them.
Okay. You can hear again, oof, and then a creak, oof, creak. Maybe there's more than one because they're pretty far apart right now.
Huh.
Maybe the house is alive.
Or the things have come back.
Something. So that would make me believe it is a spirit or a haunting if it's here after 40 years.
I'm gonna throw some more wood on the fire.
Okay.
Get the fire roaring. Yeah.
Just so they don't come down the chimney.
You can hear the sparks kind of go up and are carried up by the twirling smoke, and maybe like 3 seconds after that happens, you can hear something large and clattering atop. It shifts, whatever is up there shifts once again. And then
I didn't hear the F the first time. What?
You cut it on the YouTube? Yeah, me too.
a shift.
Yeah, I didn't hear the F in shift the first time you said it. I'm like, what?
my
That's gross. It's going to gross us out in different ways.
What I'm going to do is
I'm at 10 stress. So I had 5 beforehand.
so I'm going to need to roll for each of you. I'd like you each to give us a resolve check, please.
Okay. Nice.
It's really
Was
good,
that
Adrian.
What? Is that a skill? Oh,
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
skill.
It's all just for like concentrating on spells and stuff too. So
It's a
good for,
constitution-based Vern, by the by.
Yeah, great. I rolled terribly.
Well, you guys have tons of action points because I used mine on yours guys already.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
You want to blow his action die?
I do have it. I do have some left here. I have to. But
I'm already loving this multi-class that I've done.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Vern has a total of 12. Oh, sorry, Layla has a total of 12. That's unfortunately a fail. 9 is a fail. You did. You're good there, Idrin. So you can see dust falls down. And there's the sound of the impact as something walks its way towards where the chimney is.
Mm.
And then you hear a woman's voice come down the chimney. It is so lonely out here. I smell you inside. Come. Step outside. I will embrace you. And Vern and Layla, would you each give us a... Actually, I'm going to spend the rest of my action die. 2d6, please. That is how much extra stress you take from that intimidate. 7 and 5. So I believe, Layla, you're at 18 stress right now. Vern, you are
at 23.
23.
Yeah.
And then would you each give us your will
Is
save
it round
once again?
up or down in this game?
Down.
Okay, so
So rounding is different for different things, I believe, but for this particular thing, it is round down.
okay, so
I think Layla's got to get a 19 and Vern needs a 21.
yeah,
And I'm still
I
suffering
need
a
to-
-2 on my wisdom check.
You got that last action die, though.
oh my god.
Could explode.
Could explode. There's nothing lost in spending it. Nice, Layla. Beautiful.
Can I spend my action
Oh,
die
Vern is.
To get a
On,
crit, so it's an auto success. Yeah.
to get a crit? Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
You get an auto success, or can you counter taunt? Or counter?
I don't think you can counter taunt. No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, your 20s automatically. You only need a 19, so you don't have to spend your points.
So what does the crit do for me?
The crit would be an auto success then.
Auto success.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So I go to 0 current stress and 1
Shaken goes
instead.
up by 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that'll be -2 to wisdom, -2 to charisma, -2 to your attacks.
Wisdom, charisma.
Before we call it a session, guys,
Do
is
I have a
anyone
minute?
taking her up on her offer?
No, but do we have a minute? While she's walking around on the thing? No?
What minute are you hoping for?
Once per scene, I can speak to one of my teammates for a minute to grant them +1 morale bonus with saving throws until the end of their current scene.
I do not think you have a minute, but maybe in 2 weeks' time. So, guys, whatever is outside, it does want you to come out and play.
Oh, it's not the stats.
Yeah, it's just the skill checks.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
so we put
It's
the
But I
minus-
mean, like that.
it's-
But that's like, what other thing would you need your stats for?
Your wisdom, your will save.
Oh, fair enough. It's only the skills.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's -2 to your attacks, and then -2 to your wisdom and charisma, wisdom-based skills.
Okay, got it. Okay.
and it doesn't automatically put that in if you have 1 shaken.
It does not. No, that's the one thing. The shaken and the fatigue things, it doesn't track that. But for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session or chapter 4 of our fantasy
Put
craft.
-2 and then just artificially
John,
boost up
trying to do an outro here. So, when you hear me talking, I'd appreciate you not talking over.
There was a delay, sorry.
That's okay. So for those listening home, once again, thank you so much for joining us for Chapter 4 of our Fantasy Craft Midnight campaign. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where all of us are active, and we have channels there dedicated to most of the games and campaigns we run on the channel. We talk about Fantasy Craft on there under the D&D 3.5 rules. I'll be posting the updated versions of these characters over there in a couple of minutes as well. There's also a link down below. Sorry, we also have channels dedicated to things like Find a Group, GM discussion, virtual tabletop chat. There's a terrific, helpful, knowledgeable, and friendly community over there, and you're more than welcome to join us. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an incredible selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. Like Fantasy Craft. Incidentally, if you are interested in checking out Fantasy Craft in print, the second printing is what you're going to want. That doesn't have the binding issues that the first printing had. There is also a link in the description of this video to pick up both the Fantasy Craft or core book or the Midnight Core setting book for second edition that we're using through Drive-Thru RPG. There's also if you make a purchase of $10 or more through the Noble Knight website, then be sure to enter the code Noble Muser, all caps, all one word. It's listed in the description of the video. That'll save you 10% on any purchase of $10 or more, and that discount code will change as of October 15, 2025. So if you're listening to this after that time, just come back to one of our more recent videos. You'll see what the current discount code is there. And the last thing I will say is an enormous thank you to our stalwart players tonight. So, Dave, John, and Jeffrey, thank you so much for helping. And John, I knew you were trying to help with for the rule stuff when you have. I wasn't sure why you were talking over me because you normally don't do that.
Delay.
Yeah. Then we'll be back in the Cabin of Doom in 2 weeks' time. Did I mention that that's what it was labeled, guys? Did you look for the sign? So we got to search outside. And until we see you again, for those listening at home, thank you again. Until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.
See ya.